Hi everyone. So in this particular video, we are going to discuss that what should be our broad approach for coming 2 months, that is November and December. But before going on in that thing, I just would like to decode a very big perception that exists in the UPSC industry. And it is like this, that if you have failed in prelims for one or two times, or if you are giving attempt for the first time, your entire focus should be on prelims examination. Because if you will not clear prelims, then there is no logic of mains or interview or any such kind of a thing. But before going in it objectively, let's ask a question from ourselves. Are we preparing just to qualify prelims, write the mains, and just to boast in the front of our relatives and friends that I have written mains? Or we are preparing to get a job and to be a civil servant to get an IAS officer? But obviously, we are here to clear exam and to get a job. So for that particular thing, we need to see this perception, this myth more objectively. See, as we talk about prelims, yes, it is a qualifying stage, but its marks are not calculated in your merit. In your merit, the marks of mains examination as well as your personality test, that is interview, it is calculated. So even you get 140 marks in prelims, it's not going to play any role in your final selection. Moreover, when we focus just keeping prelims in our mind, and let's say even we qualified prelims, we have roughly 120 days after prelims till our mains come, and during that particular time we have entire four papers of GS, and along with that we have essay, we have our optional, and one big thing that is there is that you have to write these things. These are the subjective paper, and at that time we find that we lack the skills to come out with good answers, or we have not completed our syllabus, or we are struggling to complete paper in time, or many such kind of a things they come. Now, most importantly, even more important than this is that the aspirants, they come out, they come in insecurity. A fear comes, a paralysis kind of a thing comes. Why? Because even when you know that I'm going to clear the prelims, I got good marks, but you find that there are just 100 and 120 days, and there are so many things that have to be done. We feel overwhelmed, we feel insecure, we feel little bit frightened, and under that psychological burden, psychological pressure, even we are not able to give our 100%. So understand this particular thing, that as we have this particular period of November and December, I want that during this particular time, you should pick up at least 2 or 3 areas of your mains examination and should consolidate them. There will be many benefits of this particular thing. Let me tell you one by one. First of all, what areas should be consolidated? Now, first, I would advise you that you should consolidate your optional, because optional is one short area where you can get good marks, and its syllabus is also very much defined. Okay, its syllabus is very much defined. Repetition in terms of question is high in optional, and in optional there is a potential that you can score in 50-55% marks range. So this is one area. Now what I do mean by consolidation of optional, it means just to show you something. For example, right now if we talk about optional, you might be having these much notes of your optional. Now it is not possible for you to read all this in the during the period of prelims and the period between prelims and mains, or just one day before the mains examination. I want you should consolidate your entire optional in a booklet like the size of this. You need to just put keywords, you need to write the theories, you need to write basic concepts and basic ideas which you can elaborate. Okay, so you need to compress your notes, and this particular work should be done during this period of November and December. One thing. Second, you should focus on those areas in GS where marks potential is high, but they don't overlap you with your prelims examination. Now let's take what are those such areas. For example, when we talk about GS paper number 1 and GS paper number 2, there is this area of social issue and social justice, social issues and social justice. Now we have seen this particular thing, that from this particular area, combined in GS1 and GS2, question around 50 to 60 marks are coming, and this is a very big deal. Moreover, when you prepare this particular area more objectively, there a lot of themes here also coincide with your essay. Okay, so this is one area. Second, guys, second I will advise you about ethics. Now, why I am talking about the ethics paper is because of the fact that in past, if we analyze the marks that have been scored in ethics, just I want to show you some examples. For example, when we talk about Vishakha Yadav, All India rank 6 in CSE 2019, she scored 162 marks in ethics. Then we have example of Mr. Pradeep Kumar, All India rank 1. He has scored 157 marks in ethics. And 2022, when we talk about the example of Miss Garima Lohia, she has scored 141 marks. 141 marks. She was All India rank 2. Now, yes, I accept this particular fact also. I accept this particular fact also that they are the toppers, and these marks that I have shown you, 162, 157, they are exceptional marks. But I want to make one fundamental point, and the point is that at least 130 plus could be scored with a decent effort. 125 plus could be scored by decent effort if we put in. So that is something that could be done. But scoring such high marks in GS1, GS2, GS3, it is a rare thing. Moreover, when we talk about GS1, 2, 3, syllabus that is contained within these three papers, it is bulky, it is huge, voluminous compared to GS paper number 4. For example, when we talk about GS paper number 1, it contains history, geography, it contains resources, it contains society, art and culture, contemporary history, world history. Fine. Similarly, if you go to GS2, it contains social justice, it contains polity, it contains IR. Okay. Similarly, in GS3, there are so many subjects that are there. But compared to GS4, we only have 8 units, not even 8, just 7 units, because 8th is the case study. Okay. So, putting in that effort, okay, given the syllabus that is there and the potential to score marks that is 130 plus, I think that you should consolidate your ethics paper. Okay. Moreover, coming back, as I told you that you should pick up those particular areas which don't have overlap with mains examination. Why? Because see this thing, that history, geography, polity, anyhow you are going to read full throttle from January to May period. Okay. So as you are reading history, geography, polity, economy, you will be at relative ease when you are reading history for GS paper number 1, when you are reading polity for your GS paper number 2. But these areas, ethics, we are not going to touch. And the point is that if we have not touched, and when we take it up after prelims examination, and we have just 110, 120 days, and a lot of things are to be done, we get overwhelmed. And it's not the thing that you don't have time, but you often feel frustrated, you often feel less energetic because of this psychological burden that is created. So I want that you should make your notes, you should consolidate this entire particular section, okay, and you approach prelims examination from the January with relative ease, with a kind of a mindset that even when I clear the prelims examination, at least my option is consolidated, and 25% of my GS, that is ethics paper, I have consolidated. Even social issues, social justice, I have consolidated. With this mindset, you will be more calm. You will be at calm when you are doing your prelims, and you will be more confident in your preparation. And confident is the key in this particular examination. And in this particular capacity, guys, I am just now going to tell that how we can help you in at this particular juncture. So guys, we are delighted to announce that we have now come with our second batch of GS paper number 4 ethics. So first batch was a huge success, and you have shown a lot of positive feedback on that particular thing. And after this, now we are coming with the GS paper number, GS4 batch 2. Let me tell you a little bit of highlights about this particular course. So guys, as we talk about this particular course, this will be a comprehensive course covering all the dimensions of ethics. There will be around 40 classes in this particular course covering section A, that is theoretical framework, unit 1 to unit 7, and there will be dedicated separate classes on case study, in which we are going to discuss that what should be the approach of writing introduction, how you should approach the body, what should be basic mindset, what things should be kept in mind, and we are going to solve case studies live here, so that you not only learn some basic theories or basic concepts, but you can put it in practice. So around 40 classes will be there in this batch. One. Second, as we talk about this particular batch is going to be a recorded batch. And before going on in this thing, I just guys wanted to share one particular thing, and we are really happy to share this, that this year more than 70% of questions in the exam that happened, UPSC 2023 GS4 paper, 70% question, 9 question out of 13 came from our course. And we have we have something to show also in this particular direction. Now guys, you will find the link of this particular PDF in the description box, and you can go and you can check it by yourself. So basically, if I show you here, the first question, what do you understand by moral integrity, professional efficiency? Now, we have seen that the question was from our notes, and here I have put the snapshots from the copy of a student. This is not my notes, from a student's copy. So for example, moral integrity, professional integrity, here you can see. Okay, then personal integrity. Okay, how integrity is important. Okay, quotations on integrity. Okay, so this entire question, exactly the question or integrity. Fine, just a minute. Yes, so the question on integrity, fine, we have discussed in our notes. What do you mean by moral integrity, professional and professional efficiency? Then moving on, then we have this particular question on international aid. Okay, question on international aid. Now entire this question on international aid, here you can see we have discussed in our notes what is foreign aid, why foreign aid has increased. Then if you see here, ethical challenges in the foreign aid, what are there, and here the viewpoints of the different thinker that have been discussed here. Okay, so if I show you a little bit of a clean copy, then this is the entire thing that we discussed. Moreover, when we talk about the aid, we have also taken up detailed arguments also on ethical dimensions, both positives and negative. Then the next question that comes is that corruption is the manifestation of failure of core values. In your opinion, what measures can be adopted to uplift the core value? Now, measures to uplift core value means how value can be inculcated. So article is talking about uplifting core values, means value inculcation, and here if you see, entire value inculcation we have discussed here also. Okay, so value inculcation, role in value inculcation, how family plays a role, school plays a role. Okay, so this is something that we discussed. Okay, then further moving on in this particular direction. Okay, in fact there was a this particular type of a question has also come in 2017 2022, where the quotation of Mr. Kalam was given. Then after that we have for example the question, what really matters for success, happiness and lifelong achievement is EQ. Okay, so exactly what is EQ versus IQ, what is more important, how to develop EQ in civil servants. Okay, then there was this question, discuss the moral intuition, moral reasoning. So okay, now what is moral intuition according to Michael Humer? Okay, fine, moral intuitionism. Okay, so I will just add the link of this particular entire PDF in the comment box. You can just go and you can see by yourself. So my idea is that our course has delivered rich dividend years after years, and in the latest paper, 9 questions out of the 13 they were from the notes directly. So you can be assured with respect to the coverage that is going to be there. So around 40 classes covering both section A and section B. Then after that guys, when we talk about the classes, every class will be complemented with crisp notes that are there. Okay, now just I want to show the structure of our notes so that you can get more familiarity with respect to that. Okay, so here, okay, so basically guys, what the notes structure will be. So basically every class you will get this crisp synoptic notes, which will be providing a kind of a skeleton of the things. But after that these particular notes, then there will be a writing space where you can write by yourself what running notes you want to take. Moreover, I would like to complement it with the dictation part also. Fine. So your understanding, your rough notes, you will be taking up here. Then some dictation part, if it has to be done, it will be done in this particular space. And wherever I feel that more detailed notes are also needed, so we are going to complement it also. And here, every word that you will find in these notes, they have been written or it has been typed by me, and not even a single line of blabber will be there. For example, what ethics is. Now we have the quotation by Mahatma Gandhi ji. Then from where ethics comes, then according to second ARC, what is ethics. Then we see that how the crisis of ethics is there in the society, and all the examples are from contemporary times at individual level, family level, community level, okay, global sphere, okay. So entire notes is going to be in this particular manner. So my point now, why I am focusing too much on the notes, it is because of the fact, guys, that I have seen this particular thing, that often aspirants, they don't have one consolidated source. Let's say their GS1, it is scattered in 20 books, their GS3 is scattered in 5 books, 15 type of notes, then there are some handwritten notes, there are some handouts. Often when you have these many notes, it creates a lot of confusion and gives a lot of pain. I want that there should be one booklet, and this is going to be your go-to solution for entire ethics, okay. So this is one thing. Now coming to the other details of this particular course, as we were discussing, okay. So every class will be supplemented with the crisp and interactive handouts. Then after that, one more thing is that, guys, special emphasis will be given on equating the contemporary themes, a contemporary example with the ethics. And you know this thing, that as we take Hindu newspaper analysis every day, so we have a really good rich collection of such examples which we are going to use here, okay. Then, guys, next thing is that there will be a personalized attention. Okay, anytime you have any doubt, any query, any confusion, you can reach out directly to me. We can have as many Zoom sessions, individual sessions, group sessions as you want. So it is not going to be an issue. Then the most important thing that I want to discuss here is, guys, that as we are going to do the classes, the USP of our classes is that around 70 to 80% of the questions that have been asked in the previous years, all those questions will be discussed. And not I'm going to discuss it passively, I'm going to give these questions as to you as an assignment, and once you have practiced it, we are going to discuss. So not only there will be the coverage, but at the same time we also learn as how to respond when these questions will be coming, okay. So this is I hope that I have told you all the basic things that were there, okay. Then now let's discuss some other basic details with respect to the course module. So basically there will be around 40 classes. Fine, just a minute, okay. So there will be around 40 classes, okay, covering both section A as well as section B. Then, guys, what will be the schedule of the classes? So schedule of the classes is like this, that there will be classes from Monday to Friday. Now, sorry, Monday to Saturday. There will be the classes from Monday to Saturday. Now, let's understand this particular thing. As I told you that the classes are pre-recorded. So on 6th of November, we are going to start the course. On 6th of November, we are going to start the course. Okay, so 6th of November is Monday. At 10 a.m. in morning, class will be uploaded. At 10 a.m. in the morning, class will be uploaded. You will see that class. Same way, every day, class will be uploaded. And the classes that are there, what if you missed them? Don't worry, you have 1 year access to all the classes. So classes will be opened sequentially, means one class 1 will be opened on 6th November, class 2 will be opened on 7th November, class 3 will be opened on 8th November. And it's not like that you have to watch it in 12 hours or 24 hours. These classes will be there for 1 year. So if you even miss some classes, you can do it at your pace, okay. So Monday to Saturday there will be class, and on every Saturday, there will be a live Zoom session. And in this particular live Zoom session, we are going to discuss all the queries that you have, okay. But You need not to rely entirely on this Zoom session. Personally, whenever you are facing any problem, you can reach me. But for the sake of more convenience, we are going to have on Saturday the Zoom session. So Monday to Saturday you will be having the classes. In evening Saturday we'll be having a Zoom session. And by this particular approach, we are going to cover our entire ethics paper by the mid of December, around 20 December, something like this. Okay. So this is something that is there. Then guys, Sunday should be your day on which you will revise whatever you have done in the entire week. So this is the approach. And as we talk about the classes, classes will be in English medium, but very simple English, as you know, that the type of English we use. Okay. So this is something, and my focus is 100% on this thing, that how course can be made more and more relevant to UPSC CSE. Okay, so this is about the basic things, and as we talk about the fees and all such kind of a things. So guys, we have kept a subsidized fees for this particular batch, and that is just 399. Okay, that is 3999 inclusive of the GST. Okay, now around 40 classes are there in this entire module. Okay, as I have told you. Okay, and course will be in recorded format. I hope that all the things are clear. Okay, and validity will be 1 year. Fine, you can see during that particular duration. However, if you have any other doubt, you can directly reach me out on Telegram at Sahil Thinking Palette. So Sahil Thinking Palette, you can put in Telegram, you will directly reach to me, or on Telegram group also you can message. So that is all guys about it. So objective is not that you should take this course and only if you will take that it will happen. But my point is that where you might waste 300-400 hours to collect notes of ethics, to make sense of these particular things, hunting the content, I think that you can save a lot of time. And along with that, just focus on your optional also till the month of December. And from January, you can go in the prelims mode, because consolidation of such big areas, I think, is going to personally help you. And this is the strategy which I have followed during my preparation and actually has helped me. So that is all guys about it. Course is starting from 6th of November. Thank you so much.